Hello students, welcome to your science class. Today we are going to study germination of seed. Okay, so let's start. Now we have already studied about the structure of and seed and their external and internal part. We have already studied. Now if we want to convert that seed into a plant, we need to put the seed into the soil. Okay, if we want to convert the seed into a plant, we need to put that seed into the soil and provide certain essential conditions which will help it to turn into a new plant. Okay, so the process by which a seed produces a new plant or seed changes a new plant is called germination. Okay, so the process by which a seed produces a baby plant or seedling is called germination. Is that clear? Now, but not all the seeds germinate into a new plant. Why? Not all seed germinates into a new plant because whatever seeds are provided to put up into the soil, they sometimes get destroyed by wind or water, or some of them are eaten by birds or animals, and some of them do not get the essential conditions for germination, so they do not germinate. Okay, so what are those essential conditions which are required for germination? So for this there are three conditions. There are three conditions which are very much essential for the seed germination, and they are air, water and warmth. Warmth means suitable temperature. Clear? Now, for a seed to germinate, all the three conditions are very essential, and they should be given in proper amount. If any one of these factor or condition is not available, the seed will not germinate. So that's why we call them as the essential conditions for germination. So they are air, water and warmth. Okay. Now, when we put the seed into the soil, as you can see in this picture, when we put the seed into the soil, we can see here the seeds starts absorbing water and receive air and warmth. So when it receive water, it absorb water and swells up. And due to that the seed coat burst, and you can see in this picture a small white color structures coming out of the root. Okay, this which we called as radicle. Okay, now after that radicle develops into roots. And the root starts coming out from the radicle. Then the seeds grow inside and develop shoot, and the seed grows inside and develop shoot. As you can see in this picture, here a small shoot is coming, coming up, and similarly the shoot develops leaves, and the leaves develop the seed, and the seed can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, by the process of photosynthesis. Before that, the seed has received the nutrition from the stored cotyledon. Okay, now see, yes, the food, the seeds can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, and before that the seed has received the nutrition from the stored cotyledon. Okay, and then finally the cotyledon shrink and it disappears, Finally, the cotyledon shrinks and disappear, and this stage the seed is known as sapling. Okay, and this stage we call the seed as sapling. So these are the stages of germination. Now next video we will study the dispersal of seeds. Okay, now your homework is to read this chapter once again and all the important keywords like what is embryo, cotyledon, seed coat, monocot, dicot, germination. Okay, so your homework is to read the chapter once again and learn all the keywords. Next video we will do the seed dispersal. What is seed dispersal? Okay, thank you.